Hello, my people. I have a friend that I want to introduce you to today. His name is Carey. What's up, Carey?
What's up?
He is a Boulder guy. He rides bikes. He's racing the Tour Divide. But that's not the only reason why we care about Carey's story. He's also raising money for the Alex Honnold Foundation. And we are going to go for a little ride today around beautiful Boulder. And we're just going to talk about what he's up to and the fundraising and racing and all good things bikes. Sound good?
Let's go.
Let's do it. Tell me about your mission and why you're raising money and why is it so important to you?
Listen, I wanted to go do a big adventure this summer. Ryan, you are part of the motivation for that, for learning about Tour Divide and all the fun things. But with that, I wanted to combine, as Alex would say, a big project with a big adventure with some purpose. And therefore, I decided to do this ride as a fundraiser for the Honnold Foundation. I've been working with the Honnold Foundation. Myself and my company, REC, have been working with the Honnold Foundation for almost 7 or 8 years now. And Honnold Foundation is a wonderful nonprofit that does essentially community solar in the developing world, putting solar projects on places that typically have no power or very limited power resources in North America, South America, Central America, etc. The benefits are huge. We did a couple early projects with Honnold Foundation, one in urban Detroit, inner city Detroit, where we brought I think 10 homes got solar and basically offset most of their electric bill in these homes. And these are people who don't have money and can't really afford electric bills in the first place. So that was maybe an example of a US project. Alternatively, we powered an entire village in Puerto Rico that was ravaged by a hurricane some years ago. One of the things that I'm really proud about with Honnold is Alex covers all the overhead for the foundation. So there's a lot of corruption and fraud and stuff in some of these nonprofits. Alex covers the entire overhead for his staff and the funds to run the foundation. And then all the money that gets donated goes directly to projects. So it has an immediate and direct impact, which I think is fantastic. So villages, communities, apply for grants to Honnold, and they pick selected grant partners every year. They just came out with their recent impact report, which you should check out at Honnold Foundation. I think it's .org, which talks a lot about all the different projects and some of the metrics and some of the impact that they've had. They're really doing fantastic stuff and really hitting it hard where it needs to get hit.
Tour Divide's really hard. Why did you want to do this?
Because I'm an idiot? Because I'm a glutton for punishment? Because I'm a fool? My mother-in-law thinks I'm never coming back, for the record.
Well, let's hope she's wrong.
I hope she's wrong too. No, I'm just mixing a little midlife crisis with a little purpose, like I said before, with the Honnold Foundation. Listen, I've been cycling for 30 plus years. I raced Leadville, I think 6 times now. Yep, 6 fixed Leadville finishes. And that was kind of always the annual goal was how fast can you go? How can you do Leadville? And so I kind of got bored of that. And my personality is such that I really usually drop into something 120% when I get interested in something. My wife will tell you that is in fact the case. So I got interested in Tour Divide, I think probably from some of your videos, Ryan, and maybe others. But I heard about it. I saw the movie a bunch of years ago. Then I started learning more and more, and then it became a bit of an obsession. And now this year I've been mono-focused on what it's going to take to do the Tour Divide. So, yeah.
And what are you most looking forward to? I mean, there's so much beauty in those 2,700 miles. I mean, it's going to hurt. It's going to be hard, but really it's going to be an amazing experience.
I'm actually excited. My friend Charles told me this. It's a unique opportunity to kind of get away and be by yourself. I'm pretty much an extrovert, so I'm not one who typically is by himself for long stretches of time. So that's both a blessing and a curse in some ways, right? I'm preparing to be by myself at times. I know I'll meet people, etc. But getting some alone time, some reflection time, some beautiful scenery time, and just, take a deep breath and breathe it all in. I'm pretty excited about some of the solitude and some of the maybe introspection that I should be able to do on that ride.
What's Kerry going to look like when he's done with this adventure?
Listen, I'm going to feel good that I accomplished something big. I'm going to feel proud and happy of the people I met and the community I developed on the ride, which I'm excited about. I'm going to feel also proud that we were able to shine a light on the Honnold Foundation and raise some real funds for them. So I'm going to feel a lot of personal satisfaction, right? If I can finish, which I'm planning on, and if I can also use that to give back a little bit to some people in need. So I'm president of REC Americas. We are a solar panel manufacturer. We make our solar panels in Singapore with American-made components, thank you very much. And we sell them all over the world. We've been around, this is our 30th anniversary this year. So we're celebrating 30 years. We're one of the longest tenured solar panel manufacturers out there, so it's an exciting year for us. We're known as the premium brand in North America. When you want to buy the best stuff, you buy REC, and everyone in the market knows it. So we're primarily in the residential market. We have visions to expand operations in India and beyond, and maybe here in the U.S. to expand production for C&I and the utility markets. But for now, we're a dominant force in residential. I've been doing this for 10 years. I've been doing solar for 25. It's a great industry, and we're making a real impact. Solar is important because we're offsetting enormous amounts of carbon, and if you believe in climate change, which you should, then that's a real impact to transitioning away from the fossil fuel economy to the emission-free economy, if you will. I actually looked this up this morning, Ryan. We sell about 500 megawatts of solar per year in the U.S. That is an enormous amount of solar panels. That's a lot of roofs. That 500 megawatts offsets about 800,000 metric tons of CO2 per year. And we do that every year, and we'll likely expand so that number goes up. So we're offsetting a ton of CO2. And that really contributes to lower emissions, which contributes to a better planet, which is a good thing.
Yeah, and let's see the logo. I see it kind of hidden right here.
There it is. Can you see
there
it?
There it is.
REC.
Oh, I like it.
So proud.
So proud. That's
so
awesome.
Proud. We've been doing it for a long time. We have a great team. We have a great brand. We have a great company. Company was originally from Norway, moved to Singapore. Now a good smattering around the U.S. We're really happy to be here, and it's a great brand.
That's awesome. And so you're riding the divide. You're going to have the time of your life.
Yeah, man, let's go.
You're making a difference.
Let's go. It's going to be a blast. I'm so happy. My boss, Jan, thank you for giving me 3 weeks off this summer to go gallivant around the Western U.S. So that's good. And yeah, it's going to be a blast. Listen, I'm so happy to have the opportunity to get the hall pass from my wife, from my boss, and to make it purposeful with donations to Honnold. And for myself, it's going to be an amazing adventure and hopefully very fulfilling for me personally as well. So super psyched.
And how do we follow you?
There's going to be a link on my website, kerryhayes.com. That's going to go to that track leaders website where you can see the progress down the Tour Divide on the map. I'll also put on my GPS locator so you can link it another way. So a couple ways, but you'll be able to find it on my website.
And if we want to donate?
Also on the website, there's a donate now button right there on kerryhayes.com. Press that button, it takes you right to the Honnold Foundation website.
Let's go, Kerry! Tour
go.
Divide 2026. You're really going to have the time of your life, I promise.
It's going to be sweet, man.
You're in for a good one.
Thanks for the inspiration.
You got it.